CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie Machine, alongside the Empress Schenel, Shantae, and my far right hand man, Cash No Motherfucking Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we all choose what the
Shout out
future
to
brings. That's black culture through music.
Black, y'all.
We in the garage at the Sound Lab. Make some noise for the Sound Lab, man. Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to 211. You know, shout out to the whole team. J Rose, Devo, C4, all of the above, man. We're creators create, like my man Cash like to say, man. It's another fucking week. Episode 158. Yeah, I mean, we on your next with it. How y'all doing, man?
I'm doing beautiful.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you're looking beautiful, too.
Yeah, you are. You look great. You look great. You look great.
So shout out to the pod dealer. She in the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Punch pies. Pack with a punch. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? What's new with punch pies, man?
Nothing. But PSA,
Yeah.
right? I am doing no more orders where I do not receive the deposit or the money first.
She bought her scred.
All
She have
right?
to tell y'all niggas that?
Absolutely.
Niggas be niggering.
Niggas be niggering. That's
You know what I mean?
that's the problem.
That's the shit.
That's the
I
problem.
get it.
And you know, I don't have a problem with that because whether you come and pick up your shit or not, they're gonna sell.
Right.
They're gonna sell.
Yeah.
I get rid of my pies, but
These
I
pies is
have
flying
to
off the
lay that
shelves,
law
nigga.
down. You don't pay, you don't eat.
You don't pay, you don't play.
No tiki, no laundry,
Like Leeds
nigga.
said. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Leeds, man.
I didn't
yeah.
catch that one.
Stupid.
Shout out to Leeds. You don't pay, you don't play, nigga.
Nah, man, but you know, shout out to the pod dealer, you know, every week and you know, this week and every other week, man. How y'all feeling, man?
I'm feeling great.
You about to be a year older.
Oh, yeah.
In about a-
33, less than 2 hours. Yeah, about an
in
hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
My
That's
Jesus
a good
year.
number.
Jesus
Yeah.
here? You don't even
Jesus
believe
year.
in Jesus.
Yes, I
Why
do.
you got a
you
Jesus
don't.
piece?
You don't believe in Jesus.
Where's Jesus from?
What comic book do you think he's from?
Jesus from
Marvel.
Harlem. I know Jesus from Harlem,
It's
my
definitely
nigga.
Marvel.
No,
There was a nigga named Jesus that used to work in the parts department at
No.
my dealership.
it's not my Jesus.
Okay.
My God is very different.
My God
Yeah,
is
so
an
you're-
awesome God. He's
so
right.
you're-
Yo, that's white people shit. They love that,
That
shit.
song is.
That's like
That
that's
song
like
is dope. I like that song.
that's like lift every voice and sing
Yes,
for Saxons,
that
my
is,
nigga.
that is,
They
that
go,
is.
My
Voice and
God
sing's a good
is
song.
an awesome God. He reigns.
I think we sang that in the choir
course
in high
you did.
school. Yeah, Mr. Dillon. Yeah, that's why I'm. Yeah,
Niggas is shooting for Jesus.
he's so
shooting for
stupid.
Shout out to Jesus, wherever
And
you may
them,
be.
and them too,
them.
right?
Y'all starting early. Y'all ain't even getting warmed up.
Anything new for y'all, man, this past week that happened y'all want to mention to the people?
No, I ain't got shit.
Well, okay, I got the testing lab. Shout out to the testing lab,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
The testing lab this past week, you know, one of my, goals for this year was to be more involved with the testing lab. I missed a lot of fucking weeks last year just because, life, work, things of that nature. But I really want to be more involved. Even if I show up late, I want to show up. But we had Key as a guest panelist this past week, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, the talent pool of the people that we had,
Yeah.
pull up. And there was some niggas that really sucked ass too, nigga. I ain't gonna front. It was
You
like,
know what? I'm
it was
glad
like two or
that
three
you able
niggas.
to
It was like
say
two or
that.
three niggas that was like god awful. There was this one nigga that imagine Mac Miller in a black man's body, right? Weird as fuck, right? Yeah,
rest in peace.
but not as good as a rapper,
nobody wanna
right?
see
Like
that.
the rap wasn't as good as Mac Miller, right? But yeah, pause. You know what I mean? But yeah, so it was weird. So we have those strange moments where we have people that
said pause.
we don't,
You a freaky nigga, man.
we have those moments where we didn't really enjoy that much. But then we have the people that just leave a lasting impression on you, man. And considering the fact that Key, did the testing lab like early on and things of that nature, and she did her thing, and just seeing her develop as an artist, was a panelist and things of that nature. Like, it was fire, man. Like the energy in the room was infectious, man. So if y'all are not tapping in with the testing lab, man, please, y'all need to pull up to the Sound Lab every other Tuesday. Pull up heads, all of us as guest panelists, not them, but you know what I mean.
We weren't invited.
Nobody don't want me on that.
It's me, Noble, Dallas Rose, Devo, J Rose, DME from the Urban Product, DJ Y Sham, DJ Dex, DJ Jeff 2 times. This is the panel, right? That we're literally just rating your music and giving you feedback. And if you suck, we'll tell you suck. And if you're great, then we're going to throw it up for you and things of that nature, man. I think it's a dope way to find, actually like guests for the show too, man. Like, so shout out to the testing lab, man. And shout out to Mass Time, man, on the radio too, man. But either way, man, anything you wanted to bring up about this last week?
No, this last week is like every year it's the same. It's always overwhelmingly abundant. Mm-hmm. So it's that time of the year. Holidays just passed. Yeah. Anniversary of the day that I met my husband. And then my birthday. Yeah. And then my son's birthday. We have the same birthday.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah,
shout out little Benji, man.
I can't wait. Yeah. It's
so your birthday don't mean shit.
Yes, it does.
It's always gonna mean something. She's the mom, bro. If she was the dad, it would mean nothing. That's true. You know what I mean? Moms are always the shit.
Rules supreme.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's the mom.
They push out babies.
See, I didn't even
they
think
get babies cut out
because my son's birthday is the day after mine.
And it don't mean nothing.
I mean,
that shit's dope.
It's always gonna be about him.
Yeah, his birthday don't matter no more.
Yeah. That's not true. See that? Like, you got to think of it different.
I just let it be. It's like, nah, young king, you got that.
Nah, well, he's the day after you, so it's different.
It's until your kids can celebrate your birthday, until they're old enough to celebrate your birthday. That's when it really
He knows now. He's turning 3, so he's aware of like, it's my birthday. And no, I'm not. I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're telling him that
it's your birthday.
You're like, it's mommy's birthday.
You're
like, which happens to be yours as well.
I love that. You know the chances of that?
Nah, that's dope. That's dope.
Like 1 in 133,000.
You was timing that shit.
On dogs, you were. Women, bro. Yeah. It's all calculated. Every time in that shit.
No, I really wasn't. You know what's crazy? In the beginning, when I found out I was pregnant,
she was 11.
Shut the fuck up. I never would have thought I would have had a child on my birthday. But when I found that I was pregnant, there's like, the app where you put in your due date and it gives you the date. It was my birthday. Yeah, there is.
There's an app for everything.
It came up with my birthday, so that was what I was focused on.
Pussy power,
shut the fuck up.
Well, shout out to you. Shout out to your son, man. But another thing that happened this week.
What?
Martin Luther King Day.
Oh yeah.
So what's the day? Is it the day he died? What's the day? What's is his birthday?
I think it's his birthday.
It's one of them.
It's his birthday.
Yeah.
It's his birthday.
Right. It's not his death day.
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
I mean, they smoked the nigga. They call him peaceful, but they killed the nigga.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
How you kill a peaceful nigga?
Well, the FBI did that.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They hired some niggas to do it too. But either way, man, shout out to MLK. You know what I mean? Now, I know y'all seen that statue.
Did we?
That is in the Commons. Mm-hmm. How y'all feel about the statue?
Y'all already saw how I feel, or did y'all?
Yeah, you was going crazy on Twitter.
Yeah. You was graphic with it, and
What'd you say? It looked like a big black dick.
The shit looked like a 50-foot dildo.
Wow.
And then I just got to see it in person, and it was snowing.
You would want to go see a 50-foot dildo.
Well, I just figured, the family, let my kids just see. Shut the fuck up.
She would be at that auction.
She was like, yo, you know what? Shit look like a dildo in the pictures. Let's go see what it looked like up close.
But since it was snowing, then it looked like a 50-foot dildo with just jizz sitting on top of it. It looked crazy.
Not the jizz.
It looked crazy to me.
I mean, it's like people want them to add the heads of the statue. Like, that's too much.
Nah.
It's already too big. You can't have that shit in the park. Like, shit should block out the sun. Like, there's mad shit that's gonna disturb, my nigga. You can't just put the heads on there. You know what I mean? But from different angles, it's only one picture that makes it appropriate, is
when you see the buttons on the sleeve, right? Yeah.
Other than that, yo, son,
they need the reference next to it because I couldn't tell. I could not tell.
Yeah.
It's a freaky nigga.
Respectfully,
man.
I'm sorry.
Wait, not MLK, not MLK. Yeah,
you mean the nigga that made the scope?
Yeah.
But you got to think about it, right? You from an artistic standpoint,
it was very artsy.
The scale in his mind wasn't that grandeur, right?
It looked like it was.
But then you have to put it into this big brass sculpture, right? And then
I looked at his other work, bro.
so then you have to put it into this, and then it's like it's copper, brass, whatever the fucking metal is.
Yeah,
this shit look crazy, right? This shit look crazy.
This shit ain't going nowhere.
You know what I mean? But it looked like eating pussy.
You can't steal it, Cash.
Nah,
wait, what?
It looked like eating pussy from certain perspectives.
It looked like eating ass from a certain.
You know what I mean?
Like
I didn't
the hands,
see that.
the hands gripping,
right?
You know what I mean? Like the gripping of the hands and shit.
It looked like mad different suggestive shit, man. And we're getting killed. Niggas is killing Boston nationwide right now. Every major city is shitting on Boston right now.
And everybody is thinking the same thing. So it's not like we're, you know.
You see, they're getting, see what
that
they're
looks
doing?
Fucking crazy.
Now was
doing?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's us.
That shit
That's
looks
Boston.
heavy.
That's Boston common.
That shit got girth.
Now was
wow.
Now what?
It's crazy.
And look at the embrace. Hey, I see why they call it the embrace. Like that bitch is like, she's like, and I don't mean to call her that bitch.
I'm never leaving.
God.
Now was the scope, the dude, the artist, was he white?
He black.
He's black.
Oh, I was hoping he was white.
No.
Just so we could be like, you know, Saxons always think they're doing something right. And then they fuck up terribly, but
Yo,
it's
stop.
a nigga.
It doesn't stop. It's the internet, bro. It doesn't stop, bro.
The internet is amazing.
The internet's crazy, bro. There's somebody now who probably created a page for the whole statue, my nigga.
Send me that picture. I gotta throw this up on the video when this part comes up.
That's
hilarious.
Crazy.
But I just feel like it could have been better executed. But you know, shout out to MLK. And I heard MLK was out here slinging dick to a Saxon bitch back in the day.
Wow.
I heard.
Maybe.
You know what?
Maybe.
So I heard these are things, and I heard
Malcolm X was pimping hoes.
He couldn't be but that was before he became Malcolm X.
Nah, but he was here. He was here pimping hoes.
He was Malcolm Little.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, he was Red. That's what niggas called him, Red. You know what I mean, but you know, MLK was out here, you know, marching by day, slinging dick by night.
That was a married man.
Batman.
To Saxon bitches. He said, you know what? Coretta, I guess I'm going to just settle for your ass. You a good sister.
I didn't even hear that he was with white women.
Oh, no, he was slinging dick to Saxon hoes. That's a fact of life.
That's how we was bringing
in
it
Boston.
all together, though, bro.
In Boston.
Can you see how that was
in Boston?
Can you see how that was solving racism?
Where else are you going to sling dick to white bitches when you can't sling dick to white bitches? Boston, Massachusetts, my nigga, on dead dogs. In the 60s or 50s. Don't quote me on that. I wasn't around. But I'm just saying, I heard some things through the grapevine. And
no, it does say right here he openly dated a white woman.
Yeah, he loved that bitch.
Oh, wow.
So I heard.
Yeah, it says he was heartbroken.
Yeah, right. That he couldn't be with that sweet white nectar.
Yo, I hate you guys.
Almond milk.
But yeah, R.I.P. to MLK. You know what I'm saying? His milk and magnesia got away.
Fucking asshole.
All right. Let's get this. What else we got, man? What else we got before we get to these ratings, man? 21. All right, 21 Savage was acting like a savage on Clubhouse recently. Now, first off, that app is crazy, right?
I've never been on it.
I was on Clubhouse for like the first 2 days that it was popping, right? Clubhouse, you know, it's literally like, you know how like Twitter has spaces where you can talk. Remember when I was talking to them guys from Bad for the Community?
Right.
And, you know, so it's basically just like, you know, voices with no face.
Right.
And, you know, that's what niggas do, whatever. And this nigga, and I'm going to throw the audio up and shit, but this nigga went crazy.
What'd he say?
Your whole life, so you can argue with a nigga on Clubhouse. You keep letting all these Chicago niggas boost your head up like y'all niggas ain't dying in real life, man. Stop playing.
Then that sounds like a few niggas I know from the rag. All right, bro. So you saying y'all undefeated on that side? Y'all ain't took no loss.
Man, every nigga that we beef with, nigga, 30 of they niggas get smoked, nigga, and don't nothing happen to us, nigga. In real life, nigga. This real life, nigga. Man, hey, look, Cap, you from Chicago. I advise you to shut the fuck up. I advise you to shut the fuck up, because the niggas that I fuck with out there spanking shit. So stop playing.
All that shit sounds good.
Y'all ain't spanking nothing, nigga. That's the only thing y'all ever did. That's one nigga. All right, how many? Hey, look. All right, look. You would die. You would die, nigga. You would die. You would fight.
This nigga was over here talking gang activity on Clubhouse, talking about how everybody from the other side is dead. Like 30 niggas done died. And, you know, they ain't never lost no beef. And all this shit. How'd y'all feel about that situation?
I think everybody should just start posting hashtag free 21.
Oh, damn.
Right now.
I mean, don't we got immigration problems?
He got problems.
Isn't ICE looking for him? Like 21. I don't understand. Like, 21. What's wrong with these niggas, these rappers that looking for the attention? You already got the attention. You try to keep it off of you.
I don't get it neither.
It doesn't make no sense. You know how the saying goes. The loudest one in the room is usually the weakest. So stands true. Like, that's the vibe that I got.
No, that's not the vibe that I got.
That's the vibe that I got. Only because I related it. The loudest one is the weakest.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Nah, 21 be mad quiet.
He wasn't just then. That's the only thing we're talking about.
He seems like a crash dummy now.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. What I thought of is how we grew up. Like, we grew up in a time where a real nigga or a street nigga, thug, gangster, whatever you want to call it, they never bragged about the crimes they committed, ever. Right. They let other people do the talking. It's supposed to
be a secret.
Right. Or their actions spoke for them.
Niggas forgot how to keep secrets.
Exactly. Now there's people who would, you know, speak about some things that they did, but, you know, their actions followed through, but not on social media. I feel like anytime we've seen someone do that on social media, they were considered a crash dummy, because you literally just put your life in the Fed's hands. The Feds don't even need a job.
Anybody's hand.
They don't even need a job. They're doing their job for them. So that's all I'm saying. That's what I thought about.
The nigga Drewski, when he made that skit, it was like the cops, like, listen to this, like, some nigga was like, I got a gun. He's like, who got a gun? He got a gun? And he was acting like a cop. He's like, oh, this motherfucker's spitting. Right? That's really what cops be like on Clubhouse, my nigga. Like, they're like, okay, say that again.
Oh, you think they be on Clubhouse?
Oh, absolutely.
They be on everything.
Absolutely. Especially, like, these are audio recordings. You know, I got a soft spot for audio recordings, and you know, very strong distaste for them, and you know, it's crazy that niggas just willingly give themselves up like that, especially being that rich and that famous. The niggas going crazy. Every other clip I see on Instagram is 21. Can you do something for me? And this nigga on Clubhouse talking about, come lock me up. Throw away the key.
Nah,
what triggered him?
Nah. Somebody from Chicago was talking spicy, and then he said some shit. He's like, y'all niggas from Chicago. He's like, I know he was thinking like, everybody died in Chicago. So he was getting crazy. And like, you know what he was saying, you know, can be misinterpreted in many different ways, and it could be used in the court of law.
Absolutely.
It's very incriminating. And it's very disheartening to just see somebody that big of stature to just allow himself to let niggas get him out of character like
TV?
That.
Look at your phone.
Yeah, look at what's happening in Atlanta.
Like, what are you
where you be at?
Why you Yeah, he want to get deported. He know he getting deported.
I hate it.
That's what niggas call indictment rap, man. So,
21 Savage, I hope you heal.
21
I know mad immigrants who ride out because they know they're gonna get deported. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you know,
it's like a plan.
I hope nothing happens where they can tie that shit to his name, because that he did it to himself if that's the case.
Yeah.
But either way, man, enough about 21. Let's get into these Red Cups and ratings, man. I'm really excited about both of these projects this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think this might be some of the best like projects that we had listened to at the same week. You know what I mean? Like as far as like both of them. So let's start off with one of the newcomers, man. It's the first time of me hearing about this kid. He started following us on Instagram. He told us to check out his shit. I seen a song that he did with another one of these young kids that I actually like a lot, man, from the city, man. And I'm talking about Kid Fob, man, with Better Now Than Never. Better Now Than Never, man. It is a, how many tracks? 16-track project. Yeah. It's about 40 minutes long. What did y'all think?
Crisp. Nice. Love it.
You go, lady.
Love it. I loved it. I think it was really, really good. I absolutely loved it. I think it was, it sounds mainstream.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds mainstream. It's clean. Yeah. It's pain music, like from friends to foe to trying to succeed past current circumstances. What better time than now than to put out something like this? That's what I got.
Than never.
Exactly.
I love the title.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Everything did kind of sound the same though.
Yeah. Okay.
It sound the same.
Okay.
Not a bad vibe though, but I think midway into the project, I'm thinking that it started over and like I'm not even at the end yet.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Think, man?
I liked it. I liked the shit a lot. And what I'm trying to grasp more is the young niggas' pain, right? So I always like disregard young niggas' pain. Like, man, you ain't really go through shit, right? But you can't do that. You can't do that with these young niggas. You don't know what a young nigga's been through. You know what I mean? So for that matter, like,
don't get fucked up in traffic, Cash. Talk shit about these little niggas. They pull up on you. What was you saying about my pain, bro?
My pain. Let me show you my pain.
You
want to see my pain?
Put in some pain right now, boy.
Nah, but yo, the young niggas, it's tough because I hear a lot of like Roddy Ricch.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And Roddy Ricch, I didn't know his influence until
what?
Yeah, I didn't know it until now.
Bro.
Because
Crazy.
like I was trying to figure out what that sound was
right.
that I heard.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's motherfucking Roddy Ricch.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at it because they get it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean they do the rap, they do the sing, they schrapping. Strapping. You know what I mean? So this shit sounds good.
That's
and like
strap.
the beats that they pick are feel good. They don't always be knockers. They don't always be like the
Definitely knockers. Yes, they are.
Nah, not all of them are knocking your head off. So? Nah.
Not like what's knocking your head off to you? Like the bass,
these young niggas
like
got a good ear
tempo, like you know what I mean, like a constant hop to a song. I feel like you know what I mean, having some real.
There's a lot of melodic beats when it comes to these new niggas, right? I like this project a lot from start to finish.
Yeah,
I think it really showed the generational switch from, you know, where we are to like these new kids.
Facts.
In mass and like real Boston shit. He was talking real Boston shit on here.
He was.
You know, talking about, you know, they say you can't make it in Boston. I'm a show niggas type shit. I think he has a lot of potential, man. Like I think he could really, with this sound, like, you know, it's like the industry's eating this shit up right now.
Oh, that's the shit.
You know, and I think he's connecting himself to the right people, man. Like the How to Feel with Doobie 83, man. Shout out Doobie 83, man. That young boy's incredible. Oh my God, buddy. That's my favorite joint. I love Doobie 83, man. I mean, you like Young Pop Smoke, man. I mean, that boy got some shit, and that's how I found out about Kid Fob. Kid Fob. I saw a record, you know, that he did with Doobie 83, and which is How to Feel, and I started looking more into his shit, and then, you know, he told us about this coming out, and then we looked into it, and I'm blown away, man. Like, I like it. I'm impressed. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Considering the fact that I never heard of the kid. So you got the changing of the guards right now, right? You got this kid. You got Kid Fob. You got Doobie 83. You got Mikey Milano. You got Rich Amiri. You got all these young boys that are now emerging on the scene with this new sound. And it makes me excited to see, you know, what they do with it, man. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of these young boys, you know, unless there's like real street ties, a lot of them are working together. And I like to see that inclusion in that generation, man. So So shout out to Kid Fob, man.
Yes.
Y'all want to talk about what we gave this man?
Yeah.
So for Kid Fob, with Better Now Than Never,
Ooh.
we gave my man a solid 4.5 out of 5 red cups, man. Shout out my man Kid Fob, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro. I want to see what you do with this, bro. I want to see what you do with this music. Keep working, keep grinding, keep connecting. Keep expressing yourself, man, and just keep going, bro, for real. The next joint, man. Now, here we go. From the group, an illustrious collective. I don't even want to call it a group. It's an illustrious collective, man. I mean, you got 13 characters all a part of this collective, and every single character has their own story. They have their own sound. They have their own niche. They have their own way of delivering things, man, and definitely one of the standouts of many is my man Luke Bars. So shout out Luke Bars. And he dropped Angels Never Die. This is a 13-track project, just about 38 minutes long. What did y'all think?
Go ahead, please.
I was the first to rate this between the three of us. I'm gonna just say that.
Yes, you were. That's a fact.
And I'm not saying that to brag, right?
Fact.
I'm saying this is a part of my review. Typically, the music needs to digest in order for me to feel a way. But when I heard this in totality, it only took me one time. I knew without question what I was gonna rate this. The shit is pure genius. It's gospel. It's hip hop, it's soul, it's playful. This project was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I didn't want to listen to anything else all week. I swear to God.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Wow.
I swear to God. I could go on. It's just I don't know. Like it felt so good to listen to this.
Okay.
It felt really, really good to listen to this. I can't even put some things into words. It's a feeling. It's a vibe. It's definitely something that everybody has to listen to.
What's your favorite record?
Ooh. I really like the intro. I'm not even going to lie. The intro, because I like gospel music, I wanted to know if that was Kanye West's choir, because it gave me that vibe. Like, that's who I thought. I'm like, this nigga got Kanye's choir on his shit. I love the intro, and then right into...
And then going into Yeah,
that shit was
perfect.
That shit was hard. That shit was a 5.
Perfect.
And to me, it's like he wasn't my favorite before this. No bullshit, right? And I hate to separate them and pick or whatever, but that's how it is. Van Buren, y'all got mad niggas that is nice. You know what I mean? Mad first round draft picks.
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? If y'all had to go to separate teams and niggas had to pick, I used to pick Giles, but now I'm like, Luke Bars is kind of this shit was he painted a whole picture for you with this shit. Look at the artwork. He's sitting in the church. Look like he mourning. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. It's and the records, bro. The records, they just the shit for me is Tables Turn with Stiz.
That was fire.
Because
definitely fire.
Stiz is wild on that, but the features are on all the shits. They're I feel like they're mad strategic.
You know what I got from this, man? I got pain of growth and separation, right? Because I feel like where these guys are in their careers right now, they're literally developing really fast.
Yeah.
Right? And then you have the standouts who, like Luke Bars, who has his own sound. Like every single one of them have their own sound. But Luke Bars he has a very captivating voice, right? Like the way he when he rap is different. And I gave him and Giles shit for that when we spoke to them, you guys do character rap.
Right.
But I think that's what artistry is, right? So even, you have great other storytellers Ghostface, MF Doom, guys like that who literally create other characters the Clyde Smiths, the Vic Vaughns and things of that nature. I feel like Luke Bars is another part of his mind. Yeah. Right? I feel like he has
alter
another
ego?
Yeah, he has another dimension to him.
It sounds like a character.
Right?
Yeah.
And this, in my opinion, this I can't call this an album. This was an art piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like literally just like really well put together. The production was insane. It was very intentional. You could tell.
Yeah,
he took his time with this. You know what I mean? The features were intentional. I love that him and Cousin Stiz came to do this together because with them, you know, selling out the Paradise and things of that nature, I was there for that.
That makes sense.
You know, it was a beautiful night, man. And being there and just seeing the way these dudes interacted with each other and just seeing the natural chemistry. I love to see shit like that come into fruition, man. And I think the future's very bright for this young brother, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah,
it's up for them.
Get the Gat.
And yo, get the Gat's fire, man.
That's my shit. That was my gym vibe this week.
Well, that was the single. That's the lead single, right? Before he dropped the joint Table Turn with Stiz, he dropped Get the Gat, and you know, even the visual aspect of it, right? Like he's a very visual artist. You kind of have to see him to appreciate him too.
He doesn't even come across like he's so quiet.
He's just very confident in himself.
Yeah,
he's just very like he knows.
I wasn't expecting this at all. I really wasn't. I don't know.
You never heard none of his projects before? He had another project before.
This is my first one.
Okay.
The joints he's on with Van Buren, they're not these, but it's something like, you know, they know what's for him.
You see, but that's why Van Buren works.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't call them a group. Because they already had their own individual things going on prior to any of this. So then they got together and just became a collective. You know what I mean? So I'm very excited for these guys, man. I'm excited to see what Luke Bars does with this. I want to see this man go on MTV, all the big publications with this project, bro. Like, this is some shit you could literally press for like the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
On Dead Dogs. Timeless music. So, without further ado, my nigga, you already know what we gave this. Out of 5 red cups, we gave my man Luke Bars, Angels Never Die, a solid 5 out of 5 red cups, man. Shout out to my man Luke Bars. Shout out to the whole VB, man. Shout out everybody over there, man. Shout out to Brockton. Shout out to all the creatives. Just moving the culture forward, man. I'm super excited for them guys, man. And, you know, let's get it. You know what I mean? But enough talking amongst us. Let's bring in our guest for the night.
Yes.
You know, tonight we got somebody in here who, you know, I want to say, you know, Cash and I were talking earlier, and he says I like to use this word a lot, unsung hero. He's like, nah, this nigga really an unsung hero.
This is it.
He move around in a lot of crowds that you know are very well respected. He never has to really boast and brag, but then when you listen to the music, you're like, okay, I see what's going on here. And then we actually rated his latest project, right, which is Schenel's Son. So without further ado, I need everybody and everybody to give your undivided attention to my man Youngintrue. What's good, baby? What up, my guy?
Appreciate you, dog. Yes, bro. I'm glad to be here. Long overdue.
Yo, absolutely, man. How you, bro?
I'm good, bro. I can't complain, you know. Yeah. Blessed, like I said, so, you know. Get into it, like always, you know.
Real shit, man.
How'd you like the rating, man?
Right to it.
Hold on.
Damn,
before we do
right
that, before we do that,
fuck your intro.
I want to know, what did we give him?
Before we do that, yo, relax.
I forgot. I want to know now.
Before we do that, man, for the people who don't know who Youngintrue is, man, just give people a quick breakdown on who you are, what you do, what you represent.
Yo, if you don't know, it's your boy Youngintrue, represent Hood Blue Sound. You know what I mean? I'm just putting on for the town. If you know the sound, then you know. That's all I can say. If you know, you know.
Truliano.
And if you don't, then you will. So
you know.
That's just how we coming with it.
Okay. Now, I guess we could get straight into that then, right?
Yo, word. That's a good question, right?
I mean, that is, I mean, since you already asked it, man. So we rated Schenel's Son, right? Do you remember the score that we gave? Because I don't. We rate shit all the fucking time.
Yeah. 4.5.
It was a 4.5.
Oh, you see? Yeah, okay. We loved it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a great body of work.
It was fucking amazing.
And you know, I think with a lot of you know, people in today's music, people don't like making long like feature projects. You know what I mean? And you gave niggas a lot of work on that project. You know what I'm saying? So walk us through that, man. Like, walk us through that creative process and where your mind was at when you created that.
Oh damn, like yo, with me, it's like I always base shit off of like what I'm going through in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just be as true to the story as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always preach like, yo, it was already written for me. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's just really what it is. I'm just writing the chapters out. You know what I'm saying? And going as I go. So Schenel song was basically like you know, me telling the story of like who I am for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I come from, like what I bring to the table, the shit I've really been through, the shit I seen, the places I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Like losses, gains, everything, you know? So that's just what I'm really standing on. It's like just being true to the story. Because it's like when I don't have nothing else, I got that. You know what I'm saying? True. So like, that's really what it is, though.
I love that. Now, is I feel like it's a dumb question, but no question is dumb. Is that your mom's name?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's my mother's name. Yeah.
Damn sure ain't his daddy's name. You know what I'm saying? That'd be wild.
You never know.
Okay. And your mom, she passed away.
Yeah, my mother passed when I was 17. You feel me? So I had just graduated high school. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, a month after I graduated high school, my mother passed. So it was like, yo, before I could figure out life came to me like, all right, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, when you lose people real close to you, I feel like people don't understand, like, especially when you lose like a parent, it's like you lose a piece of you forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you're going to go through the rest of your life searching for that, trying to figure out, like, what it is I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, music always been my outlet. You know what I'm saying? My mother didn't. She knew I did music. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I didn't really get to the point, though, where it was like everything was coming together for her to see, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's premature. My mother was 39 when she passed. So it's like, she was young. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, real trauma shit that people really go through. But, you know, it made me a beast at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how did music transform for you then? Like, so like, cause you was already doing it before she passed, and then she passed. So like, at 17, like, how did the music go? Like, cause when I listen to your music, I hear therapy. I feel like you getting it out. Like I don't feel like you having a good time. Like, I mean, like, I feel like you enjoying yourself because you getting it out, but it's not like party time. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't. So, is it therapy? Right?
Of course, like
100%.
So, like, for me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started like really doing like music, poetry when I was 11. Like, I lost my brother, rest in peace, CYG, when I was 11. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the streets. So it was like, that was my intro to the game, like everything, like how this whole shit worked. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was only in 6th grade. Like, I'm not even off the porch yet. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, that shit happened on like a Friday, like a weekend or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I went back to school on Monday, it was like the whole school knew already. You feel me? Because it was in the paper. You feel me? Like news and shit. You feel me? So like, you know, I went through it. Like, I seen it for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to find an outlet to really like get this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, being at that age and shit. So, you know, that's really how it went.
Back to your mom, like, what's the most important thing you learned from that relationship with her?
Damn, that's a good question. My mother was sincere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the biggest thing. Like, yo, I come from a foundation of love and sincerity before it was broken. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I was raised on, like the real of it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my mother always taught me, like, we always wanted more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we came from the projects, but it was like, yo, she always had Louis, you know what I'm saying? Schenel, like, because that's what it was. It's like Schenel down. You feel me? Like, everything. So it's like, that's why I got a different love for Schenel. It's like, I got the Schenel symbol tatted on my left arm. It's like, yo, it's different for me because that's what I knew since I was a kid. Like, it resonated different for me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we always wanted more. We came from the hood, but it's like, yo, where we try and go with it? You know what I'm saying?
Word. If you don't mind me asking, man, how'd your mom pass?
It was like, you know, she had diabetes, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that, like a lot of health problems and shit, but it was really unexpected, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like it was something we seen coming or nothing like that. It was just like, yo, God just called, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, me being 17, I didn't really get a chance to, like, understand what was going on, you know what I'm saying, or really grow up. It was like, all right, this is life for you right now. So how you gonna handle it? You know what I'm saying? So
would you have considered yourself a mama's boy back then?
Oh yeah, like heavy. So my mother used to always say that. She used to be like, yo, like you just so different, like from your brothers, because you know, like when you raised in the street, like everybody deal with trauma differently. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but me, like my grandmother and my mother, they instilled a lot of love. So it was like, yo, I carried that. So it's like I'm not the type to really like stay mad forever. You know what I'm saying? So
you was the golden child.
Yeah. You know
how many siblings you got?
I got 5, 4 now. Rest in peace to my brother. You know what I'm saying? But I got 4.
All boys?
All boys.
Oh, wow.
No and I'm the middle. No sister.
Wow.
Same moms?
Yeah, same moms.
Oh.
How your mom get so lucky?
Crazy.
Hey.
I'm playing. I love my daughter. I love that.
Wow. Yeah, no, I was asking because, you know, the saying as far as mama's boy is it could be good or bad. Like, what do you think? Do you think it's good, bad? Because for me personally, I think it's about context.
It depends. I feel like you know, there's some mama's boys. Like I always tell people, like, yo, there ain't nothing in the world like a mother's love. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
a fact.
Because she gonna rock with you through right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it's unconditional. You feel me? And most people's love in this world come with condition. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the only person really that's gonna hold you down through whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're wrong, the average person probably might fall back, cut you off even. You know what I'm saying? Like, but your mother gonna rock with you. So it's like that's
mama
really
love.
I don't feel like a mama's boy is a bad thing, bro.
It's not.
Nah, like I feel I'll do anything for my mom. My mom can call me at any time for anything, and I'm coming for my mom.
Anytime?
This nigga's like, not my mama.
My mom crazy, son. You know what I
mean, you know, like,
depends on what time my mom called me.
My mom's reasonable, my nigga. You know,
your mom, what you doing right now?
Your mom be on that bullshit. I can say that. I seen her in action.
I'm like, mom, what you on right now? You know what I mean?
But like I said, it's context. You know,
Yes,
if it's coming from like, you know, your wife or your lady, and it's like, you know, you're a mama's boy and talking shit and stuff like that, it could be bad.
You ever had some bitches tell you that? Nah. Well, I mean,
Never.
you was
I feel
also
like,
very young too at the time, so.
You know what I'm saying? Depends on how you look at it, cause some niggas really do be mama's boys. You know what I'm saying? Like
in a bad way.
In a bad way, exactly. Like
mooching off their mama.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain independence that they might lack because, you know what I'm saying, mama always been there.
They so
enabling
you know
them.
you know what I'm saying?
Enabling them.
It's different, you know what I'm saying? So it could go both ways.
All right, man. So you mentioned project life, man. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Bromley Heath, Jamaica Plain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So and then I moved with my grandmother on the south side. So I was basically back and forth from between the two.
Okay. So coming from that environment, right? I feel like, you know, project life, you know, that's some real legendary projects too, man. You know what I mean? And it comes with a lot with wearing that. You know what I mean?
Gotta be able to fight. You live in a project, you gotta be able to fight.
Man. You know how it is. Like,
gotta. You need heads.
What was life growing up in Bromley, man?
Yo, it's like this. Like, it's a nostalgia. I feel like most people, especially if you grow up in the hood, you could relate because some of your best memories come from growing up in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stealing
your best
bikes.
memories ever, stealing bikes,
That was
scooters.
the best time.
You feel me? You know when a
stealing
scooter
from your
pull
neighbors
around,
and
hit your
shit.
ankle and shit. This shit hurting. You feel me?
It was
Like,
no mask, nigga. Everything
it's
was getting in
different.
blood, nigga.
So like, growing up, you come outside, ain't no cell phones and shit.
Nah, none of that.
I go see my man. Within like 10, 15 minutes, we like 20 deep. You know what I'm saying?
Action,
Like,
everybody.
so it's go time. We stealing bikes.
Scabs
Feel
on
me?
knees.
Scabs on knees. Fights.
Dirty clothes.
Dirty clothes.
Outside.
Why was that the
Street
vibe?
football.
Why was that the vibe?
Yeah.
Because that's what niggas did growing up.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And there's no curfew.
Yeah.
Zero
You know what I'm saying?
curfew, bro. Because it
You
was
outside.
neighborhood.
You literally you on your stoop.
Yeah.
What curfew?
You know where I'm at.
Right. Like, Ma, all you gotta do is yell down the window, hey, bring your little ass inside.
And there I go.
Right. And I'm right there. So, you know, growing up in the hood, man, I mean, like, what things do you feel like you struggled to stay away from, man?
I mean, like, yo, it's different. I feel like when you coming up in the hood, like, you get a different understanding of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like most people that want to be a part of a hood or they in a hood or some shit like that, they might feel like they was missing something. You know what I'm saying? But like
camaraderie, maybe.
Yeah, you feel me? Family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something, protection. Like, but me, what I came from, like, I never had to go searching for because it was on my front doorstep.
You had it
You
at
feel
home.
me? 24/7.
Yeah. That's
So
real.
it was different for me. It's like I ain't have to go searching for it or go crash out. I see niggas crashing out every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you ain't never really get your hands too dirty in that.
Nah, I can't even say, like, you feel me? Like, when you from the street, like, you know how it is growing up in the street. You feel me? But I'm not going to say I'm a gang member or nothing like that because it's like, I ain't never had to claim nothing like that. You
Yeah, brothers,
like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And niggas
like,
knew where you was at.
Niggas knew. Niggas already know. If you know, you know. That's all I can say. You feel me? Like, but that's just really how I go, like, when you coming up from a certain area, you know?
That's true.
This, you know, the only reason why I bring that up is because there's a lot of negative connotations that come with that neighborhood, man. You know what I mean? Do you feel like you clearly try to separate yourself from that?
No, I can't say that. You know, it's crazy. When I first started music, like, only niggas in my hood will work with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can imagine.
So it's like, imagine when you first starting out and you reaching out to niggas and nobody want to work with you.
Right.
But only the people, only the people of your neighborhood
Jurassic
see your
Park
value.
Seemed
You know
like
what
a
I'm
one-way
saying?
ticket, my nigga.
So it's like, my neighborhood always been behind me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I wanted to go out and create my own lane for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And do it my way. Like,
yeah. So
that's really what it was.
Okay. That's fair.
Have you ever had any R&B or something? I mean, because like I haven't seen much of you online, so I'm like, he's real low key. He must got some kind of like R&B. No.
You know, so how would you describe your music? Because it's very melodic. You definitely sing, but you also rap, right? So like, how
y'all niggas said I can't sing? I was like, okay.
You know what I mean?
Like, well, I gotta show y'all that. Okay.
Well, you know, the thing is, you know,
well, on his scale,
on the
like,
scale,
depending on what scale,
the scale is Jennifer
about.
Lopez. That's your one.
Like guys, though. Like, he's
guys.
We never scaled it for the guys.
We never did a scale for the guys. Who's y'all 10? Who would y'all say is y'all 10?
Like
I mean,
fucking...
male sing. Come on,
what, Luther? Like
Luther?
I mean,
Luther?
Who, like,
did you go that far
young,
back?
But that's what I'm saying. But like,
young or old?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many different layers to that, right? Because we said Whitney, right? That was Whitney,
Yeah,
right?
did
So
say Whitney.
that's kind of the same era, right? You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you like, what do you use for the high scale of that, right? You know,
I mean, what's on your, like, who's on your scale?
All right, so if y'all talking singers, we could go like Tank.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
Tank can sing his ass off,
and I know R&B for real. You know what I'm saying? So
I know
like,
you do.
So if you're gonna say Tank, then I think I think R. Kelly. Don't please, yo, please don't stop. Please.
She was raised in Illinois.
Talk, if we're talking about singing, if we're talking about singing, if we're talking about R&B,
some of the best cooking you ever had. Yes, it was.
R. Kelly's not a good singer, Schenel.
R. Kelly can sing,
I would
but
say
he can make a great
he's
song.
on the higher range of it, but I wouldn't say he's the best.
But like
vocalist.
singing, like he said,
Yeah,
Tank.
yeah.
Have you ever heard Tank sing live?
Right.
The runs, that vibe, that feeling, that the like the soul of it. That's really singing.
So who would be the bass line of that? John B.
What?
Damn, why you want to kill John
Stop
B?
fucking with him like that. He can sing.
He's all right.
Yeah, he could sing.
John B can sing, bro.
All right, so who's like one?
Yo, one.
I don't know, man.
That's tough.
Who would be? I think
That's tough. They would have to use a lot of auto tune.
Yeah.
One you can't sing.
Well,
one you still singing. You still singing
you
something.
are singing. So did you take it as we said that you're like a one that you can't sing? That's how you took it? I gotta run this
five
clip
is
back.
like,
This
yo,
nigga's about to bring the smoke.
he
about to bring the smoke.
Yo, can Jaheim sing?
Jaheim can sing.
Yeah.
Jaheim can sing.
Yeah.
He has a very.
I feel like
distinct voice.
I feel like you could sing like Jaheim.
So then that's
Just
like a
in
7,
case
like a.
I don't make
You feel
it
me?
home
About a
tonight.
7.
We said you can't sing at all.
Yeah, y'all.
That's
said
not
I
that.
remember that. I
Who
don't
said
remember
that?
that. I don't remember
Who
that.
said it?
I remember
Who
that.
said that?
I remember
like,
that.
at all?
Y'all said 4 or 5.
Nah.
Like,
Out of 5,
4 or 5.
like out of 5 red cups.
No. I didn't
No.
scale of 1 through 10.
it was on 10.
1 through 10.
On the singing scale.
Oh, okay.
That's-
But we
you're-
didn't have. We
You're
didn't
not
get
baseline with it.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? So, all right, so think about this. Think about
I
this.
think, yeah.
He ain't even laughing.
When have you ever really exercised your vocal ability? Like,
Oh shit.
out of any music that we've heard, right? That, and especially with Schenel's son, let's talk about that because that's what we're basing it off of.
Mm-hmm.
Did you really give us your full range on that?
Nah, of course.
Right. So if we're gonna talk about Schenel's son and we say that you're a 4 or 5 on the singing range, that don't mean that you can't sing. It just means that we didn't get enough of that range from that because you stayed in pocket the whole project.
It sounded good though. Like it sounded really good. You got a 4.5.
So we gave you a 4.5 out of 5. So meaning it was a great body of work, but you didn't really show us any range. Fair enough. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Do you typically stay in that range? Because like the samples that you had with like Latif.
I was glad you picked that up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
because
yo, that's crazy.
and they didn't catch it because they don't listen to that type of music.
I don't want to
So-
hurt you.
Be on that boo boo boo.
I got that shit on my playlist.
All right, what about it was another project that he had. I think it's Rider Sway. What about Orion? Have you ever heard of him?
Nah,
Who's that?
Orion Omarion's
People ain't
brother.
hip.
Oh, Orion's
I
belt.
haven't.
It's like a
Omarion's
constellation.
His
No.
twin, right?
So this
He
is why
sing?
I know when I heard it, I'm like, okay, that I know your vibe. But these artists, they're not going crazy with their ranges. So, and again, that doesn't mean that they can't sing. Is that what you relate to when you make your music? Like, is that what you look forward to presenting to the people?
Well, yo, it's really like her blue sounds like a range of like, you know, like I feel like just like the real nostalgic music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like probably my influence the most is like that real early 2000s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's when R&B was in a time where it's like, you know, the 90s was begging. You know what I'm saying? Like early
Soul
2000s,
Yeah.
niggas had a few deals by then. You feel me? They got some money in their pocket.
Mhm.
You start
90s
seeing the
begging.
penthouses. You feel me? Like top floor elevators and shit.
Yeah.
That was my vibe. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're not looking to even go too crazy anyway, right?
Yeah, because it was good music.
Mhm.
The beat was crazy.
About what feels good.
Exactly.
But could you go? Okay. All right.
Do you plan on doing that?
Yep.
Okay.
Once I heard that rating, I'm like, all right.
You see, but that's fair, right? Because as an artist, you should feel challenged when it comes to your craft, right? Because if you feel like you're too comfortable doing one thing, then you know you kind of put yourself in a box, right? And I don't think the type of music that you made on Schenel's Son was bad, like at all. Like
It was really
we
good.
clearly liked it. You know, we thought it was a great body of work. But it would be dope to see, you know what I mean? Like those type of music, like ballad music almost.
Of course,
You know what I'm saying? But I want to go back to Project Life, man, right?
Of course you do.
All right, so look,
best.
look, right? You ever pull up on a chick to go see her in the projects?
Yeah, what? Nigga, what?
And then there's like 80 niggas outside.
Oh, yeah, she's like, yo, come outside, it's cool. Don't worry, those are my brothers.
Right.
All them niggas is your brothers.
How many niggas y'all niggas done scared away, nigga? Like niggas done walked up like, yeah, I'm here to see Tisha. Niggas like, my sister? You ain't got no sisters, so we can catch wreck. Because you never fell victim to that.
I mean, but you hit something in the projects, you hitting somebody's bitch, bro. You hit anything in the project. Like, you hitting somebody's thing,
bro,
old
like,
thing.
Any other projects, bro? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
no
if you
thing.
go into any territory where it's like, you go into any territory where it's like dangerous. That's just how it is, bro. It's niggas outside,
Yeah.
active.
Yeah, niggas looking for who? You know what I mean? Fuck who you covering, nigga. What you got?
I definitely used to mess with a chick that Heath Street, nigga.
Yeah, me too.
I
didn't park at Heath Street though. I knew better.
I mean, high school days, nigga. It's before cars, nigga. I was getting right off at Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I walked right up like no eye contact with anyone.
Looking down.
I got nothing for you, my
What
nigga.
building you said it was? Bitch, you better open the door right now.
Come outside.
Was it worth
Scream
it?
outside like you know me.
Was it worth it?
It was absolutely worth it. All
Damn
5
right.
minutes of it.
What you mean?
Not 5 minutes. So, are you currently dating?
I mean, I'm working on me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, it's a lot that comes with it.
That's what that
That's
is.
what that means. Slang.
Like
Yo,
hanging like the newspaper. Like
I mean, it's a lot that
ego,
come with
bitch.
like chasing your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
trying to get to a certain space level, and not everybody's gonna understand that.
So you're exclusive with yourself.
Yeah.
But do you have options?
I love how you put things. You're
Yeah.
exclusive with yourself.
I mean, because it's like, are you dating? And he's like, I'm working on me. So you're dating yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
technically.
if it come, it come. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like searching for shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Okay.
You have children?
yeah, I got a daughter.
Yeah.
Oh wow, beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Layla.
How old's your daughter?
Layla Renee. She's 16 months.
16 months.
Oh,
Congratulations, my
yes.
brother. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Brand
That's
new.
beautiful.
Shit.
That's
You
beautiful.
sleeping?
Got the new.
Yo, I'm
Nah,
good.
not yet.
Yeah, I'm good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping well. You feel
Yeah.
me? So
That's good shit, man.
definitely.
beautiful, man.
What's the pettiest reason you won't date someone?
Oh, wow.
Because like me, I probably won't date someone like if I see them dig up their nose or like fart or
Wow.
something.
Yeah, because you
Like that has to come after
because you
the
don't fart.
fit.
Damn right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm perfect.
It comes out her nose.
Mm-hmm.
damn, I don't know. Petty is like I'm not a petty person, so I can't.
What did
even
she go
be
through
like,
your phone?
Alright,
Like first
that's-
day, nigga.
First day is wild.
That's wild. You crazy?
That's insane.
That is kind of
What
type of fucking women
is,
you
there,
done fucked
is there a day? Is
I was
there a
about to
day
say,
span
Nah,
that?
I was about to say, like, my nigga, first date that ever
with.
happened?
Right.
No, I'm just.
That's fucking
I-
insane.
That's insane.
Y'all had to have fucked. then,
What if somebody
she
calling
did
you
that.
40 times? I seen a nigga get called 40
That's
times.
crazy.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
40
that's different.
times?
No.
That's not okay?
So no petty reason. You ever been with a girl whose coochie wasn't coochie in?
Smell bad.
Damn. That's not where I was going with it.
Nah.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's where you were going with it either. Like, it smell bad? Like,
No, like it
stench.
just it could be like the coochie
feel-
ain't. It's not hitting. It's not coochie in.
Coochie, a body part.
Nah. I don't know how that worked really. Like
So everything's always just been A1. No,
A1, you feel me? Like,
No
you have a really
disappointments?
like positive mindset. It's
I mean,
wicked.
that's how you gotta hold it.
That was beautiful though. It's really dope.
You ever
You know
have
what I'm
bitch steal your hoodie, my nigga? You like, bitch, I need that back.
Need that. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Did you get it back?
Always get them back.
Oh, okay.
Always get
In
the
blood?
hoodie
That's insane, too.
back. Yeah, that's a little.
Niggas like, I'm gonna take you shopping. Wear the hoodie though.
Okay, so since everything seems like A1 and you have this beautiful mindset with how you look at things, like what's unforgivable in your eyes with dating someone or a relationship?
Good question.
Shit, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't have like a moral compass sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like some shit just be off limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people have a way of making themselves believe that what they doing is okay when it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though society or however you may look at it, it's like, yo, there's just like invisible like laws I feel like we should follow as individuals. You feel me? That we all know. You feel me? But some people don't follow them. So,
Give us an example.
like, if she go date your brother,
Oh yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
That's
Yeah, that's law.
Yeah, that's definitely unforgivable.
But women, there are some women that don't have the morals. Like you,
cousin,
got
you
it.
feel me? Like
one of the guys.
one of the guys, or like somebody in your profession. You feel me? I feel like a lot of people really don't understand like the trials, tribulations a lot of niggas go through to get certain places.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, to bring you in a certain space.
Right.
You know, then when you get in that space, shit may not work out, yada, yada, yada. You fight to stay in that space. And then you just go wild willy-nilly. You feel me? And then it's like, you know, it's a moral compass. Some people just don't have it, so.
All right, so when we talk about, you know, I mean, you know the relationship talk?
Yeah.
I know. I mean, like, we can dive into that shit, you know what I mean?
We're going to talk about the
Oh, well, we can. The topic that was making the rounds, you know, with...
about the insecurities?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, well, before we even talk about like insecurities, I mean, what would you define like as an insecurity, right? Like, you know, where does that come from? Like, as far as, you know, with people and in relationships and things of that nature, how they view themselves.
I think it got a lot to do with how you was raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming up, my aunts, they was gangsters. You feel me? Like, so they used to tell me like, yo, you're handsome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look good. Like, this how you walk a lady. Like, you supposed to walk on the outside of the street. You know what I'm saying?
Real nigga.
Like that. Like,
shout out to Auntie.
Know, like, I was raised like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I always had confidence.
Yeah.
Some people ain't have that.
Right.
They was told they was ugly.
So, the conversation that kind of arose,
it's
you know, I seen it on the Breakfast Club, and it was basically, you know, people who get like surgery done, like, you know,
cosmetic surgery.
It comes from insecurity. Charlamagne disagreed, but Envy was saying, yeah, it's definitely an insecurity. Like, what's your take on that?
I mean, I don't knock it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you please, but at the same time, like, yo, there's still a lot of niggas out here that love some natural shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't nothing like a real nice fat ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
You're saying.
Calm down.
I'm just saying. Look, you know why? You know
that
why?
aggressive.
Doctor appointments. I dig
you know why I say that? Because I look at old video bitches, like video vixens and shit like that.
Oh, they different than this era.
And what we was like excited to see
was nothing compared
to these new chicks.
Yeah.
They look like they have no bodies.
it's a whole new era.
And it's fucked up how mentally it's like, damn,
natural as
that
hell.
ass ain't even like, you know what I mean? But the ass was assing in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, tip drill, freak Nick, all that shit. That's when all that shit was happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
all
chicks,
natural.
Yeah.
But
like,
they
I
are
mean,
beautiful.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
naturally. Like you could
Right.
tell the ones with the BBLs and the lip fillers and like it's just not like it's like would you date someone with the BBL and all of the works?
I mean,
or is that automatically like, nah, she got some shit with her?
I'm not really into that because I keep it 100. I know what come with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't never paid for no BBLs?
Nah.
He was about to say, the fuck out of here.
Flew the bitch out for the BBL?
That's crazy. The flight and the BBL?
I know a guy.
Niggas is doing both?
I've heard some stories.
I know some guys.
And then there's post rehab, right? There gotta be.
Yeah, and they probably still not getting.
Imagine you nursing a bitch back to health.
Oh my god!
Just for her to leave you for an NBA
visiting
player.
nurse for PJ Washington.
Right.
Jesus.
It's a crazy world. But do you think what do y'all think? Like y'all think everybody that gets cosmetic surgery is insecure?
I mean, it's not insecure. Some of them joints make sense. Like, I knew a chick that slapped God in the face and got a breast reduction.
That's different.
Like,
right, but that's cosmetic.
They be in pain.
That's
like,
cosmetic.
They be having the triple Z's
cosmetic.
and shit.
Yeah, but it is cosmetic.
Triple Z's is crazy.
Still cosmetic.
Part of it.
Because she could keep them like that for the rest of her natural life.
So she could be walking around like Quasimodo, my nigga. Come on, son. You ain't never fuck a bitch with the Quasimodo.
That's the only one I agree with. Other than that, that's the only
deny.
one.
Okay. All right.
Hey, I gotta pee, dog.
You pulling one of those right now?
I really do.
Just go ahead. Goodbye. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Goodbye. So we used to it. No, I agree with Cash. You know, like that. Absolutely. That.
only one, bro.
Nah, if some health shit gets in it, go ahead.
It's still cosmetic, but I do also agree, and I didn't hear Envy's full analogy on this, but yeah, there are some insecurities, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's okay. I think it's how you look at it or how you view it. Like, I might feel like, shit ain't sitting right or tucked right after having kids, or I don't feel as confident because this, and no matter how much I work out or eat good and feel about myself, it's just not like it was when I was in my late teens, early 20s.
That's time.
But
it's inevitable.
With time, right, but over time, I may not feel as good about things, right? So I might want to pay to get some stuff done. Does that mean that I'm just an insecure person? No.
That's fair.
But does that mean that I'm insecure about these things that I want to fix? Possibly. Right. Is there something wrong with that? No. I don't think there is. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. You got any insecurities, bro? Nah. Nigga said, nah, nigga. I mean, you see me, nigga.
If I can't think this shit off the top of my head, it must not be that deep. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
You heard him. Everybody called him handsome.
So let's. I want to talk more about your lane and your style of music, man. Like, because right now there's a lot of looks on the scene for like straight rap, right? Like, there's a lot of traction for a lot of hip hop artists, rap artists, drill artists, things of that nature. Do you feel like the R&B gets overlooked a lot out here?
Hell yeah. You feel me? Like, I dropped my first album in 2018, Temporary Forevers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I executive produced that.
It's dope.
I executive produced all my albums up until this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I people, I was talking about like the BMAs and shit. Like, I don't care about stuff like that. You feel me? But like, when it comes to like R&B category, I feel like in the city, like, I feel like the lanes I'm touching, it's like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, real pockets. Like, if you know R&B, then you know. So it's like, how can y'all talk R&B and not include Youngintrue? You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you look back, like the samples, everything down on my projects, Coldest Vibe, Eastside Fairy Tales, One Wish, you feel me? Same Girl, like, in those jeans, like, you feel me? And I was touching shit before people was even really getting crazy with the samples or understood, like, this is how we're gonna go back in, you feel me? So, I mean, it is what it is, but it comes with the territory, I guess.
So what do you feel like should be done differently when it comes to shit like that?
Just get somebody who got an ear for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, who understand music.
So do you do a lot of your own production too?
Everything y'all hear, I produce.
Wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything.
You mad picky and choosy with your features too, but go ahead.
Like, I don't know how to like even go into it. Like, like my first project.
So that's why the samples hit hard for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
that makes a lot of sense.
I went out and I found them. You know what I'm saying?
Is crazy.
Like, so it's different. Like, that Latif, when you hear that, it's like, yo, I was that kid listening to that. Like, those R&B gems, like MTV Jams, like VH1 Soul. You feel me? Like, that was me for real. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like my influence is different when it comes to this. So it's like, I feel like those R&B gems people might have overlooked. You feel me? Like, I was on point. I knew who it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, y'all know who Pretty Willie is?
Nah.
Pretty Willie?
I heard of Pretty Willie before.
Yo.
Nah, don't.
Sound like a pimp.
Out of St. Louis.
Yeah. Definitely a fucking
Pretty
Way
Willie.
back, you feel me? Old R&B shit. But it's like, these are like MySpace days. You feel me? Like, where you taking them songs, putting them on your page and shit. Like, I come from that era. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that was my, like, MySpace, real, like, influence. Like,
dog.
But yeah, you know.
That's where it started.
So, yeah, I produced those. I want to say, like, 17 out of, like, the 19, 20 tracks that was on the first tape.
Wow.
Second tape, 18 out of the 20.
That's incredible, bro.
Third tape.
He all over it.
Like, 17 out of the 20.
Solely by yourself? Any co-producers?
By myself. Like,
you don't trust niggas.
It's me. You know what I'm saying?
I
like,
get it.
It's me.
How long it usually takes for you to put a project together?
I like to go as I'm going through a life. You know what I'm saying? So like maybe like a year.
Okay. So you gotta experience some shit for you to write.
Real true
like
shit.
everything I've been through, like my first project, Temporary Forever, it was like I was going through a point in time where I was like falling out with people like I thought was gonna be around forever. You know what I'm saying? Like forever.
I call that growing pains.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, you come to a point where like you don't know what's real and what's not anymore. You know what I'm saying? So like that was what Temporary Forever was. It was like, yo, shit that you might think be forever, it's really temporary. It's just a part of your story. The first chapter. True. You know what I'm saying? So then Eastside Fairy Tales, it was like I shot that one in the hood. It was like that was more like a story of like, you know, telling the vibe of like Eastside, like how it is.
Right.
I feel like when people think of the Eastside, they think of New York,
right,
Philly. Like, bro, we got a whole nother vibe out here in the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the town, like it's different. And if you know, you know.
Right.
So that's what I was trying to bring. The samples on there, One Wish, like I was getting in my bag, you know what I'm saying? Like Coldest Vibe. That
Ride This Way. Alejandro Blanco was on that one.
Yeah, you feel me? Shout out to Blanco.
Really good song.
Shout out to Fearless, my niggas, you feel me? Like
Fearless.
Nappy Jones, PBR, shout out to
all of them,
gang,
the whole crew,
me,
man.
Breeze, everybody, you feel me? Like
crew. Those my guys.
Yeah, like that was what it was. It's like people don't even know like Orion. You feel me? Like they only
that's
know.
Crazy to me.
He had one album back in the day.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Omarion had a brother.
What?
Yeah, he looked just like him.
He's dated Janae Aiko. They have a baby together.
How am I supposed to know that?
They was all on tour around that time.
They should have did what Akon did. You heard what Akon did? He got a brother that looked like him. He sent them out to perform. While
yeah. No, they don't look that much alike.
Either way, they put sunglasses on. They African niggas. You know what I mean? Locked up.
You stupid.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no. Orion's music's hitting that album. I think it's Take It Slow, right? That's the name of the whole project.
It was just one album that he dropped, and that was it. You feel me? So it's like I was that kid who like was on point, like who knew certain shit. Like people don't even know Janae Aiko was like with B2K back in the day. Like
word.
Everybody thought that was Fizz's cousin. Yeah.
Like she finally blew.
Everybody
like,
thought it was Fizz's cousin. Yeah.
She finally blew in like the 2010s and shit. Like,
see, I didn't know.
But like, yo, she got a whole gang of music like before she even like got to where she is now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's fire, man. I had no idea. That's
I was that kid, you feel me? Like I knew. So it's like those are what it was. Coldest Vibe. That was just telling the vibe like, yo, I'm here. Like I'm really the coldest when it come to like this sound shit. Like it's music and like understanding like what you really got to bring them. You know. So.
And honestly, I can absolutely like say that I vouch for what he's saying, because like I never meet a guy that knows like artists like that or knows that type of music at all. It's typically it's the ladies, it's the girls. So just knowing that you know that kind of music is like that's incredible to me.
Nah, it's dear to you.
Yeah,
clearly,
it is, because that's my type of music. That's my vibe. That's real music.
Yeah.
Back to your legendary
real music.
Real music is subjective.
And your legendary projects. There's some hot niggas coming from your projects rapping, right? That you obviously aware of. So like, I know your sound doesn't match up with that sound, but like, in any way, have you connected with Y Jizzle?
Yeah, I mean, I was just with Jizzle last week. You feel me? Like
shout out Y Jizzle, man.
My little brother, you know, my nephew's party and shit. You feel me? So it's like, you know, that's family. Okay. So it's like, it's different. It's like people don't understand. It's like that's gonna come when it comes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it has to be right.
It just gotta be right. That's all.
That makes sense, because there's a lot of times that you might know somebody and, you know, y'all might share experiences and things of that nature, but like when it comes to creating music, it has to be a feel. It just has to be a feeling that you can't really force.
I just feel like with you being a full creative, like producing, singing, and you rap, nigga, you know rapping is easier, nigga. You just choose to sing because it's more challenging. Yo, he had records where he rapping.
You ever write for people out here?
Nah, you feel me? I got production credits though. You know, Prince Smooth, Catalina. Like I did like half that project.
Oh, he talking about her.
Yeah, you feel me? Alejandro Blanco.
Yeah.
I got like 2 productions, 2 credits on him.
Okay.
I'm actually working on the Hood Blues tape. You feel me? So it's like that's gonna be like the first full production tape.
Okay.
For like artists out the city, all over and shit.
That's fire.
Shit, okay.
I actually got a record with Trevor Holmes too. That's like unreleased.
Big Trev. Shout out Big Trev.
Yeah, shout out to Trev out there in Miami. You feel me? So
he doing his thing.
Anybody that you want to work with in Boston or on the outskirts?
I mean, not really. Like, it's a lot of people on my radar. You know what I mean? Like, I just got put on the Mikey Milano. You feel me? He's fire. You know what I'm
Kid's
saying?
incredible.
Mike Milano's,
it's
fire.
Kid's some pressure.
And you guys have the same vibe.
You feel me? Like,
you got a track together, right? Yeah.
Nah, we don't got no track together. Yeah, we actually just reached out like on IG. Like, I hit him and shit like, yo, it's just fire. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I love you and Prince Smooth together, my nigga.
That's my dog.
I don't know, man. I can see a whole tape.
That's my dog. It's funny you say that because me and Smooth are actually working on a tape. So it's like,
because y'all got bad records together. So I'm like,
on,
yeah.
Smooth was on every single one of my tapes. Like, Smooth really was like one of the first artists to really embrace me, you know what I'm saying? Like, outside the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started producing this shit, like, he was really one of the first artists I sent beats, and he's like, yo, you produce? Like, word. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my first time in LA was out there with Smooth and, like, Gotti and, like, Dutchie and them, you feel me? Like, so, like, they showed me mad love, like, show me how shit work, how shit move out there, you feel me? Like, and they really stand up. So it's like,
good niggas.
That's really what it was.
Solid, man. Strip life.
Strip life.
Where you get your name, man? Young and True.
Yeah.
When I first started doing music, like, I remember, like, coming up, seeing, like, because I was listening to dudes from my neighborhood, like Zeke Martin, you know what I'm saying, like Leak, like, back when, like, Smoke Boja was doing, like, the In the Bean shit, you know what I'm saying, Mass Pike Miles, like, you feel me, and he was going around different neighborhoods, like, I was a kid just watching this shit, like, yo, that's what I want to do, you know what I'm saying, so, like, I just vowed to stay true to myself, like, yo, I know what it is, I understand my background, where I come from, where I'm trying to go, but I'm gonna stay true to my vision, you know what I'm saying, like, and I always been, like, the youngest nigga, and, like, running around, like, every nigga was always, like, 2-3 years older than me.
Okay.
So I just be soaking up game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A young nigga. So it's like, that's how it was.
Okay. So the Truliano is just a play on words.
Truliano.
Truliano's like that's another cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I get in my bag, that's Truliano.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
ego.
Yeah. So it's like, Truliano, he's like Hood Blues. Like, if you hear it, it's like a lot of Spanish influence, like the Spanish guitars, horns and shit like that. And that's where I take it. Like, you can see it, like, on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, Truliano.
Is that your
with
ethnicity?
a guitar. Nah, so it's funny. I'm actually, my grandmother, my mother's side, they're from the South, like Georgia.
Okay.
You feel me? So I was raised on soul, but my dad's from Jamaica.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but growing up, I had heavy influence everywhere. So it's like soul influence, dancehall influence, and then it's just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
little Carlos Santana.
Yeah, like, I just grew up loving shit like that. Carlos Santana, like, real guitar shit. Like,
I like that shit.
You play
that was
the
really my
instruments?
thing. Yeah, like, I played guitar when I was coming up. So it's like, it's always been my thing. Like, that real, like, Mexican, like, art. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cuban art. Like, real, like, barrio shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's an influence definitely in the music.
Barrio,
like,
nigga. Yeah, that's some real Spanish shit. Yeah.
Okay.
So where do you see your influence going, my nigga? Because the term unsung hero, I do truly feel like you embody that, especially with now given what you're telling us with all your production credit and things of that nature, man. Like, you've touched a lot of different components to the scene. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what's next for you?
So it's like this in terms of, like, I feel like my influence is, like, it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing, like, this, like, sound shit for years now. So it's like, it's dope when you see, like, other artists coming up and, like, they have, like, sounds and shit like that. It's like, yo, it's fire, because I remember, like, in the city when I was really one of the only ones doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all rap. You know what I'm saying? I remember when, like, niggas used to be like, yo, you sing? Like, they was scared of singing niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't want to sing.
Like, watch this nigga, he gonna take my bitch. You know watch this nigga, like, man. Little light-skinned singing nigga, man. Nah, man.
But now it's like, you know, niggas are singing, so it's dope. It's like, you know, that's what it's been. But, you know, now it's, they say, like, it take you, like, 3, 4, 5 albums to get to where you want to get to. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm working on the next one, and then we working on the move. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, that's really how it's going to go.
A move? To where?
Down south, for sure. Okay. Like, definitely down south. Like, probably the A, for sure. But that's definitely, like, where we've been looking at.
Wakanda,
man. That's where it's at, man.
What you looking up?
The Black Panther himself.
Oh, man. I just was stuck on like Truliano still because I thought it was kind of influenced by Fujiano. You kind of look like Fujiano.
You think so?
Yeah, you don't think he looked like Fujiano?
Bring that picture back.
What? If he got grills?
If he was dark skinned?
Yeah, don't he look like Fuji?
I didn't know that was a nigga.
I can't.
Oh, you never heard this song? Baby mama ain't shit.
She wanna let me see my son.
That's my shit, nigga. Yeah, free Fujiano, nigga, for real.
Oh, he locked up?
On dogs,
because his baby mama?
Who knows what happened, man?
I'm assuming, man.
You know, Fujiano gave me like real, like early T.I. vibes, but that's another story. But but nah. It couldn't have been Fujiano influence, right? I mean, like you've been doing your shit well before I even ever heard of a Fujiano.
Yeah, that's been like that. Like Truliano was just like a play off that. Like, you feel me? Like, I've always had like an infatuation with like
Spanish women.
Niggas need alter egos.
Not even like, you know, like the real Ocean Drive, like real Miami, like, you know.
I thought a bitch made some mango and blew your mind one time, nigga.
I do fuck with my Dominicans though.
Yeah, that
flower
Hello fucking cat.
Okay.
Is that
linen pants, you know what I mean, with the thong sandals, my
Come
nigga.
on, son. Not the thong choice.
I can't with the thong.
Come on, so you got the toes done, you know what I mean?
So yeah, man, you came up on this platform, right? Anything that you wanted to come up here and talk about specifically?
Nah, not really. Just like, yo, everything we touched on, like, you know, I feel like it ain't really too many people like with the catalog that I had. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it speaks volumes, it speaks for itself. So it's like, you know, that's really what I stand on, like the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some artists, they don't really maintain that mystique. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I'm not everywhere. Hey, you feel me?
Right.
But my moves are crucial, you feel me? And they really like make sense. So it's like, that's how I move, you feel me? Because like, when you grow up where I come from, like, you don't have the luxury of being able to play the fence. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like, go ahead
come
and
outside,
chill,
nigga.
You feel me? Like,
right.
You gotta move a certain way.
Word.
So that's how it's always been, and you know, we just gonna keep moving like that.
Okay. You know how I first heard about you, bro? BNF podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Was it with the joint that
shout
he
out
was
D-Mo.
doing? Yeah, shout out D-Mo, man. Free D-Mo.
Sorry.
What's the name of his sessions that he does? I forget. It's leaving my mind right now. The Stay Loyal sessions, right?
Oh.
And you was one of the featured artists on the Stay Loyal sessions and shit like that.
Yeah, that's when I first seen you.
And that's when I was like, yo, who is this cat? Like, I like, you know, what he's doing here. And I felt like it was snoozed on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like people kind of overlooked it. And, you know, no disrespect to D-Mall, but, like, I feel like a lot of his Stay Loyal sessions, people kind of didn't really receive them the way they should have been received. Because that whole live band aspect is amazing, bro. It's incredible. You know what I mean? So, what made you want to do that with D-Mall?
Well, D-Mall, like, he reached out. Like, D-Mall always been, like, 1K in terms of, like, support.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand, like, this shit from the ground up. So, like, everybody that showed me love, like, it's real, and I appreciate it because, like, it's not like, you know, I grew up with these niggas or, like, you know, I'm buddy. I'm like, yo, shit, right. It's just real genuine, like, real recognized real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when he reached out, I was like, all right, bet. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was really it.
That was dope, man. Do you typically perform with a live band?
I actually took music theory in college. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So,
My man went to college.
Yeah,
where'd you go to school?
Shit.
I went to Northeastern, the UMass Dartmouth.
Oh,
okay.
nigga got mad that.
Yo, for a little while. I'm not going front. Yo, no bullshit. But yeah, I went to school. I took music theory, like perform with a live band, like you feel me?
Yeah.
Perform like some John Legend shit in front of mad people, like.
Oh.
You know, so I'm used to that, like being around live bands.
You performed with
yeah.
John Legend?
No,
some John Legend.
I
You were the one with the headphones on.
Hold on, I don't know, my nigga. I just thought I heard you say. I was about to be like, how the fuck did we miss that, my nigga? Like, okay. I was about to say, like, nigga, like, what the fuck?
Nah, I performed a John Legend song.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. My bad, my nigga. Nah, because that would have been crazy.
I be doing ordinary people in the shower.
Oh my God.
We're just ordinary people.
Do you take it slow and wash yourself up or no?
Yeah, I take it slow.
Okay, good.
I take it slow.
Because you came out the bathroom real fast. I was nervous. I didn't know if you washed your hands.
Would you want to smell my fingers?
Fuck no. Never. In life.
And smell my
Or
fingers.
afterlife.
What is wrong with you?
Fuck. Fuck. Hell
Not
no.
smell my fingers. But anyway, man, my fault. What y'all got, man?
I ain't got shit. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Nelly.
Thank you.
Come here, baby.
I love you guys.
Love you
I
too.
do. A ton of time.
Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's
Happy
my
birthday.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
damn.
Yeah,
On your new birthday, first insult.
I know, right?
Oh, your
On this
first
new year, who's the first person you insulted?
Jesus,
Cash.
yeah.
Always.
Can we get an R&B nigga to sing to Schenel for her birthday, man? You know what I'm saying? A little hood happy birthday, hood blues. Come on.
Why y'all do that? Stop. You ever serenaded anyone?
I mean, you know, it comes with the territory.
You
when
niggas
sing.
be having the
Okay.
cheat code, nigga.
Yeah.
People want to hear that shit.
How
It
many
come with like,
voicemails?
okay, yeah. I was wondering, does it come with like a little dance and all of that too?
Nah, you know, so you got two types of R&B niggas. You got niggas that sing, and then you got like Chris Brown.
Right.
Niggas be like, yo, what type of R&B nigga are you? Are you the Chris Brown?
Right.
Or are you just the singing nigga?
Alright.
Like, you feel me?
You
so
the
I'm
singing
like,
nigga.
Nah, I'm just a singing nigga.
Okay.
I'm just
Yo,
singing.
on a scale of 1 to 10, where Usher lay? Where Usher?
Singing?
Yeah,
Because
singing.
his performance is like
Singing,
it's just
singing.
I'd say like a solid 7.
Wow, really?
Solid 7.
Okay.
Yeah, singing ability. Yeah, I give
Usher?
Usher a 7.
So what about
who
Chris
did we
Brown?
say the 10 was?
He's a good 7, right?
I think Chris Brown can actually sing better than Usher.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah, he can.
He's
He can.
a solid.
He can.
I mean, he might could be a 10.
He's
I
a 10?
mean,
So Chris Brown's a 10?
you know, like, yeah, I mean, maybe 9.
You ever heard of Eric
but
Bellinger?
like, but who's better?
No, we need
Yeah,
somebody
Eric
better.
Eric Bellinger's like a 9, 10 to
Alright,
me.
9.
So maybe I don't have enough knowledge to rate these niggas.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
But the Tank, like he said, that Tank is a 10.
You feel me? Like,
Tank is
Tank is a
like
10.
Tank, Tyrese. Like
That's
remember
exactly,
Okay,
TGT.
Tyrese.
Yeah, TGT.
Yeah, like
like,
Tyrese can sing.
What about T-Pain?
Shut the fuck up. This episode is over. Episode 1.
Bartender. She be serving them drinks.
Yo, Truliano, man. I appreciate you, my brother,
So
for pulling up, man.
stupid.
Oh, come
You
on,
know-
man. Let me ask my question.
Oh, yeah, my nigga. Go ahead.
What was done?
Nah, I mean, I was going to do the outro.
You know
but
what
go ahead.
CWTFB stand for?
damn, it's control with the
Nah.
Close.
Close.
Choose what the future
choose
brings.
what the future brings. When
Who's
you
the
hear that
first?
shit, what that mean to you?
Yo, it's like shit's in your power, bro. Like at the end of the day, like, you know, the choice is yours. Like, you know, I feel like at the end of the day, you got two choices. Like, you know, when you wake up, it's like, all right, what you want to do, what you want to make of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I feel like, yo, everybody got one life. Like, you got to figure out what you trying to do with it. Like, yo, and that's it. Like, you could choose to go under or fight to try to get somewhere. Like, and that's just the real of it. Like, you know, strong survive, I guess, you know.
That's a fact.
Can't wait to fight back. That's the other one.
Oh,
Charlie, what the
shit.
fuck, bro?
Cheers, what the fuck, bro?
I like control what the future brings. Because you
Control.
are in
That is-
control.
yeah, that's
you
good.
know?
That's strong. That's the first
I
time
like
I heard
that.
that one.
Yeah.
But But my guy, man, we gonna keep watching what you're doing, bro.
Yes.
You know you got our full support.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you
right
having me.
Absolutely, bro.
Like,
Absolutely.
I'm a fan for real. I'm like,
thank you, brother. Thank you, bro.
And we are too. And
Likewise.
you can sing.
Yo, I appreciate it. Next album, you're gonna see for real.
All right, man. I can't wait to hear it, man. Do you have a projected like time or?
I'm trying to release 2 albums this year.
Okay.
So wow. Within the next couple months. Like,
okay.
You feel me? So definitely different. Like, I'll be 6 albums in. You feel me?
Wow.
Wow. So you know, it's like all independent. Like, you know, so when it do get to where I want it to get to, like, everything just gonna come full circle. You know, but
super dope.
Okay, last question, real quick. Just because of the spelling of your mother's name, is there any significance behind that?
Nah, just like, you know, you growing up in the hood, I feel like you just spell shit differently.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I
just
really
stand out,
just
my
to
nigga.
stand out. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought it had like some type of like Jewish
names,
connotation.
but
No, like like the SCH. Like I thought it was like some cultural shit. That's why I asked.
Nah,
you know,
you know, you just know how it is growing up.
All right, hood shit, gang
yeah,
shit.
You feel me?
I like it. I like it, man. But brother, you welcome back anytime, my nigga.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We had a lot of fun here. We talked some shit, man. But yeah, man. It's the CWTFB Radio. I am
Schenel's
Charlie
birthday.
Machine.
It's
Happy
my
birthday to Schenel Shantae.
Thank you, guys.
That's my man Cash. No
love you
motherfucking
guys.
words. We love y'all. Till next time, man.
Cash no bladder, baby.
That's crazy.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful conversation.
Yeah, have fun, man.
All right.